Tommy Shelby wasn't finished with me, Cillian Murphy confirms. This is exactly how fans of Tommy Shelby, Peaky Blinders, and Cillian Murphy feel. Cillian Murphy's performance as Tommy Shelby is so impressive and unique that there is the ability to create and produce several franchises of this character, and this is something that is being processed. Everyone believes that this success and impact is due to the presence of Cillian Murphy, and certainly no one but him could have handled such a role. This is the result of years of experience, effort, and suffering, and it did not come easy for Cillian. Cillian Murphy has successfully overcome hundreds of challenges to get to this point. I personally think if something's not a challenge, there's no point doing it because you're not gonna learn much. My only two constants are to challenge myself and to try not to repeat myself, he says. Cillian Murphy was born on May 25, 1976 in Douglas, Ireland. He was raised in Ballintemple, a small village on the outskirts of Cork. He was quickly raised religious and attended Catholic schools, although all his opinions changed over time and he then confirmed his atheism. Cillian soon discovered a turbulent and creative temperament and developed a passion for music and acting. He initially pursued a career in law. Before finding his passion for acting, Murphy studied law at University College Cork. However, his love for the stage led him to change his career path. Murphy started his career as a rock musician. After he turned down a record deal, he started his acting career in a play in Disco Pigs in 1996. He went on to star in a British and Irish movie and stage production in the late 1990s and early 2000s. In the summer of 1996, 20-year-old Murphy auditioned for and earned one of the lead roles in Disco Pigs, a work by then-unknown playwright Enda Walsh. The play was booked at the Triskel Arts Centre in Cork for a few weeks, but became a big hit and sparked an 18-month world tour through Europe, Australia, and North America. When Murphy received the script, it was the first time he had read a play outside school productions. "That's how theatre illiterate I was," Murphy told the Irish Times. Still, he excelled in his role as Pig, and the play was adapted into a 2001 film also starring Murphy. "I think there's such a thing as a performance gene. If it's in your DNA, it needs to come out. For me, it originally came out through music, then segued into acting and came out through there. I always needed to get up and perform," he said. He gained international recognition for his role in 28 Days Later, 2002. Murphy's portrayal of Jim, a man who wakes up from a coma to find himself in a post-apocalyptic world, showcased his talent and established him as a rising star in Hollywood. Cillian Murphy has been involved in music projects outside of his acting career. He still plays music and writes songs, but has no intention of starting another band or pursuing it professionally. Cillian is fluent in English, French, and Irish. Unlike many, he did not become an actor for fame and money, and the most important reason for his choice is his love for art. He said that, "The fame thing was never a goal. I just want to improve. If I can leave one film behind that's something that affects everybody, that's absolutely fine. I'd probably have been wealthier if I had stayed with law, but pretty miserable doing it. I've never equated success with employment. To me, success is the quality of the work, and I'm patient enough to wait for the next reasonably good script to arrive, because they're so rare." He has a deep passion for literature. Murphy has spoken about his love for reading and the profound impact that literature has had on his life and artistic endeavors. Cillian Murphy loves reading and is interested in psychology, mindfulness, and self-awareness. He now is an advocate for mental health awareness. The actor has been vocal about raising awareness for mental health issues and has used his platform to promote understanding and empathy. It is interesting to know that Christopher Nolan's collaboration with Murphy began many years ago. It all started when Nolan saw a picture of Murphy in a movie called 28 Days Later by Danny Boyle. What caught Nolan's eye wasn't just Murphy's acting skills, it was his bright blue eyes. Nolan invited him to LA for a meeting. They met, connected, and suddenly Murphy was on the Caped Crusader shortlist of actors Nolan tested for the role that ultimately went to Christian Bale. To date, Nolan and Murphy have collaborated on 6 films: Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, Dunkirk, and Oppenheimer. Cillian Murphy has a fear of heights. Despite his awe-inspiring performances, Murphy has admitted to suffering from acrophobia, a fear of heights, which he has had to overcome for certain film roles. He is known for his dedicated and immersive approach to character preparation. Murphy is renowned for fully immersing himself in his roles, often undergoing physical transformations and extensive research to bring his characters to life. Cillian Murphy learned to play the piano for his role in Fever Pitch, 1997. In order to authentically portray his character, Murphy took on the challenge of learning to play the piano for the film. He always strives to be his best for his roles. "I'm pretty adamant to do an American accent because you get it immediately. It's always nice to be challenged," he said. Despite the fame and social status, Murphy has a strong commitment to preserving his privacy. Despite his fame, the actor maintains a private personal life and prefers to keep his family and personal matters out of the spotlight. He was named one of the sexiest men by Empire magazine. Murphy's striking looks and undeniable charisma have earned him a spot on Empire magazine's list of the sexiest men in the film industry. Murphy is known for his intriguing voice. His distinctive voice has added depth and intensity to many of his characters, becoming another distinguishing feature of his performances. Apart from his acting ability, the most important thing that makes Cillian Murphy different from other actors is his way of looking at the world around him. He says, "The best roles you have to fight for. You have to really want to do it, and you have to go after it. I never make a distinction between doing a film in Hollywood or doing a film independently. It's just the story. It's always the story for me. The constants are that it should challenge me and I shouldn't repeat myself. And the story should always be a story worth telling."